for the perseverance that they've demonstrated over not only the course of the season, but over the course of change in that season. And so this game is just a beginning of what is to be known as a terrific Metro Series, not only for now, but in the future. It's something that we embrace. Greg and I have a wonderful relationship with one another, and I think it's going to just be one of those things that will rival Michigan State. It'll rival Central, Michigan, Western Michigan. I think it'll rival, even the Calvins and that level. And so again, 26 miles from each other's campus, I think the fans got exactly what they had hoped for.
Jaleel, 39 points. Let's talk about when you felt the flow was coming. You got hit a couple of times, you went out the game. Let's kind of talk about when you felt that rhythm.
My teammates just pushing me to be aggressive from the jump. They said they weren't going to double team a lot, so my teammates really pushed me to be aggressive in the post, and because that's kind of my job from the team standpoint. So they just made me be aggressive, and I just wanted to do it so we can get a win.
You had a huge dunk during the spurt and seemed to fire everybody up. Just kind of talk about that sequence.
I just wanted to bring life to my team. I feel like I'm that heart of the team. When I'm going, everybody else seems to be gone. When I dust myself off, everybody rallies around me. So I just wanted to bring that spark back to our group.
What's it mean to the program?
A lot. Oakland's a great team, and this rivalry is going to be something special in a couple years. It just means a lot, and to get that first Horizon League win, it feels great.
Jaleel, when a teammate like Chris guarantees a victory ahead of a rivalry game, as a teammate, do you like that, or do you go put a little undue pressure on the squad, especially on the road?
I'm a ride with my teammate. We ran together and done all these conditioning tests. I gotta ride with my teammate, and he's a little cocky, but that's who he is.
Julia, are you gonna ask Chris for the lottery numbers coming up?
Yeah, I gotta make a couple dollars somehow.
Don't bet on it. that message was brought to you by the NCAA.
Carl, you said this was the biggest week of the season. Can you kind of expound upon that?
Well, basically, upon arriving, I made this remark when I had finished my introductory press conference. I was looking at the tentative schedule, with still remaining games yet to be selected. And I don't know if someone was playing a joke on me or not, but all it read was Oakland, 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 Oakland. So it seemed to me that the appetite, from our administration and our fan base was, to the tune of this Metro Series. And it was a little uncanny for me, I must admit, because our former natural rival was Butler, in this conference. And so to put that level of emphasis on it, in alumni groups, golf outings and stuff like that, everybody's asking what you're going to do against Oakland. Clearly it was something serious to our fan base. So, to get this, type of victory and to prepare to get this type of victory was not only monumental, but it was huge, not so much in the heart of me as a coach, but our fan base for sure.
B.A., you'll say all the right things and everything, but, when you go home tonight, this has to be pretty special for you. Is it not? Just personally, because you put in a lot of work, and we talked before the game, you said Valpo, you were down 3 with a minute 40 to go. Winning your first game in this building, for you personally, that's got to be pretty important, is it not?
Well, I think it's important. I think it's also important, Matt, to understand, the culmination of it. The last player I had to coach that did what Jaleel Hogan's done tonight was Willie Green, okay? And scored 39 points, grab 11 rebounds. You're reminded as a coach that your successes and your failures, are wrapped around the ability of your players to execute. And so, yeah, quite frankly, to be pointed about it, yeah, it's a thrilling win. It's something that I'm sure my wife would be elated to talk about when I get home as I'm, dozing off listening to her. However, it's a very, important win for our guys and our staff. Our staff did a tremendous job of shifting the focus to changing defenses and things of that nature. I mean, we're number one in the Horizon League right now in forcing turnovers. We're number one in steals. We've done all this in 2 weeks. And so to make a shift like that and to get the group engaged at this level, yeah, it is pretty special. It's not only special for me with the win, first win and all that. I'm not so ceremonious like that, but I'll definitely cherish this one for the rest of my career.
You talk about forcing those turnovers, but did you expect to trouble them quite that much with the traffic?
With this group, my expectations are wide open. So the answer would be no. But I thought the evidence bared out when we played, against Valparaiso, who has been the class of the league over the last 5 years. To force them into 20 turnovers with, a pretty disciplined group, I thought was very compelling. Maybe not so much UIC because they had a freshman point guard who we turned over 7 times by himself. And so today, for Oakland to have veterans like Sharon Dorsey Walker, Martez Walker, transfers, high major transfers, we feel pretty fortunate that was able to occur today.
Speaking of freshmen, Corey Allen, can you talk about how he looked right at home here in this big game?
It's something to be said about the prior relationships that occur from, middle school to high school to AAU. These guys seem so at home. I'm sure I was more nervous than the kids, quite frankly. And in these backyard battles or gamesmanship brawls is something that, Corey Allen, Josh McFarley, Jaleel Hogan, all these guys, Chris Jenkins, they all enjoy because these are the guys they play open gym with, the Moneyball Pro-Am Sports League, St. Cecilia's. They're playing against these guys all the time. So the whole mystique of not really knowing this guy and the reputation preceding him is something that's totally eliminated in a game like this.
Bakari, Greg said earlier that your squad was able to kind of force Oakland into play a little bit more hurried. Did the game plan go a little bit according to plan in terms of how the game played out?
Well, we really don't know how teams are going to respond. As you probably observed, we didn't really pick up the pressure until the second half. And so to speed guys up, was a surprise to us. We're fortunate to be the benefactors of that. But, with regards to the game plan, we never really know what the response is going to be to that. Some teams do well with it, some teams don't.
Last question for Coach Fire.